Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. This is your review for the Leeds United 0, Millwall 2. And guess what? Just wow. Wow, that performance was terrible. And I don't want to see these tacticos, as they call themselves on Twitter, saying that Joseph should be starting, Nonto should be starting, because these tacticos, basically, this team that started today, right? Most of those players are in those tacticos because they think they're better than, they know more than the manager, starting 11. You know, Ramazani, Nonto, Joseph. They're all in it. You know, you got your normal ones. You got your Ampadu and your Strauch. That's 5 of them. You got Schmidt. That's another one that people think should be in it. Schmidt. So that's 6. That's almost half the team. And they're the players that didn't really perform well, to be honest. I mean, that performance, poor. I mean, can we talk about the goals? I mean, we can talk about the goals first. I mean, the first goal to put us 1-0 down by Aziz, who scored twice, and that's how you say it. The first one was Nonto getting the ball, trying to turn, and instead of playing a quick pass into Schmidt, who was near him, a quick pass is all he had to do. All he had to do is a flick, nice pass, and it's gone to Schmidt, and we're probably on the attack. Instead, he does a turn. All of a sudden, there's 3 players on him. He has to put it to Schmidt, put Schmidt under so much pressure, and then he's lost the ball. Bang, deflection off Gulavogi. So there's a deflection unlucky. It's unlucky. Darla couldn't do anything. Deflection, bang, in the back of the net, and we're 1-0 down. We went to halftime 1-0 down, but honestly, Millwall were the better team that whole game. Millwall were the better team the whole first half. Second half, 55 minutes it took, and they did it again from a Gulavogi mistake. He tried to turn very slowly, lost the ball, bang, counter-attack as he scored near post. Should Jarlo do better? Probably, because it just hit at his near post. If Melia lets that go in, people are going off at him. But yeah, so now I don't want to hear people starting 11s for the rest of the season of Ramazani. I mean, Ramazani I look at and I still say Ramazani's like the only one I look at and say, if he's starting the game, I wouldn't mind. But Nonto, I don't want to see again. Joseph, I don't want to see again in people starting 11s for a game because they both didn't perform. I mean, we can go through all the performances and hammer a couple of players. Not hammer them, but criticize their performances because they were bad. Let's start with Carl Darlow. He should have done better with the second goal, in my opinion. The near post, may have to look back at it and see his positioning. But for me, if Mele gets big at his near post the way he did, people are out against him. Darlow, I mean, besides that, I mean, he had nothing really to do. I'm probably going to give him a 4.5. I mean, he didn't have much to do. I don't much to talk about. And we lost 2-0. Stan Barham, I thought, was a bit good on the attack. I think he overlapped pretty well. Like, probably one of our better players in this game. I'm going to give him a 5.5. No, I'll give him a 6. No, I'm going to give him a 6. Sam Barham gets a 6 for me. Good performance. I don't think he was bad at all. I thought he was one of the brighter players, and his overlaps were really good, in my opinion. Pascal Strauch, for me, not a great performance. Missed a penalty that would have put us back in the game as well. And I hate when players do this with their penalties. They do that little stop. They do that little stop and try and trick the keeper. Just walk up and smash it. Just run up and smash it. And just go for one of the corners. Just know where you're going to hit it before you go up for it, and just go up and smash it. Don't do these little, oh, I'm going to trick the keeper. Just hit it. Just hit it. And that annoyed me. I'm going to give him a 5 because missed a penalty that could have put us back in the game again. Yeah. Ethan Ampadu as well. I mean, his passing was poor in this game. Defending-wise, I thought he was good, but it was his passing. I think he gave it away a couple of times, and just poor passing, basically. They give it away a couple of times and help them create an attack at the time. I'm going to give him a 5.5. I mean, yeah. Schmidt, one of the brighter players. Schmidt's actually one of those players I can say, you know what? Maybe he gets a chance to play more minutes because he's earned it, because he played a good performance. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think him today, I'm going to give... Actually, no. Sorry. 7. I'm changing that. A 7. Schmidt gets a 7 for me. I mean, that might be a bit too high in a game where we've lost 2-0, but I think he was one of our bright players in this team. Again, the overlaps, the link-up play with another player we're going to talk about a bit later because, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. Joe Rothwell, I thought in the first half didn't really do much for me, in my opinion. Besides that one beautiful ball over the top to Ramazani that could have led to a goal. Besides that, didn't really do much. I'm going to give him a 5.5 as well, because I don't think he was bad in the way of he deserves a below a 5. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 5.5. Let's get back to Carl Darlow for a second. I feel like harsh that I gave him a 4.5. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give Carl Darlow just a 5. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad for Darlow that I gave him a 4.5. I'm going to give him a 5. Yeah, and as I said, Joe Rothwell, all right today. The first half didn't really do much. The ball over the top was the only thing he did in that first half for me. Even in the second half, I don't really remember him doing much. He had a good free kick, which was a good save. I remember that. He had a good free kick that was well saved. But yeah, besides that, not really much. I am going to give him a 5.5. Gulavogi, probably gets a 4.5 for me, under a 5. Yeah, Gulabagi was not good, was he? Turns very slowly. At fault for the second goal. That's the reason. Turns very slowly, loses it. And yeah, that yellow card that he got should have probably been a red. If you look at it properly, probably should have been a red. Very bad, poor performance from him. And I don't think he'll be playing many minutes. And I guess that's why he only plays 5 minutes a game and comes on for later on, because both cup games in the midfield and in centre back, he's too slow. He's too slow for me. Now we're going to the front four. Okay, Ramazani for me. He cut in a couple of times and tried to take a shot. He tried something at least. I mean, that ball over the top that we talked about by Rothwell to him, where he had that chance and the keeper did very well though. Their keeper was probably the man of the match in the overall game, 100%. I'm going to give Ramazani a 6.5 because I think he was good. I think he's shown something at least, you know. But yeah, overall, yeah, a 6.5 in a game where players were not good. No one was really great. Willie Nonto for me, again, too selfish. Again, he had a nice shot in the first half from a Chambers cross, where he scissor kicked it kind of, and yeah, it was a good save. Not besides that, I don't really remember much else he did. He kind of, had fault, of course, for the first goal, and holds the ball way too long and doesn't pass. I'm gonna give him a 5.5. And here we go. Did not think this was going to happen, even though I tweeted it out. My man of the match for the Leeds side, because I do it on the Leeds side. My man of the match for our players, Sam Chambers. He is my man of the match because his performance actually was better than the players that should be playing better because they're on the bench and on the fringe of having more minutes or being able to start a game. Chambers is the one that performs better than all of them. So that's confused me on why maybe Chambers should be on the bench over someone else, because he's shown something today where I'm like, I want to see more of Chambers. I don't know if you guys think the same, but what I saw from Chambers today showed me I want to see more from this. I want to see more from Chambers. Maybe in the league even if he comes on for the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes in a game where we're winning 2-3-0. I want to see him more because he played well today. You know, that cross, of course, we talked about with the Willie Nonto shot. He had a shot himself where he did very well. It was a good save. Maybe he could have hit it further into the corner, but yeah, and I thought he was probably, if anyone was going to score, it was Chambers. If anyone was going to score in this team in that game, it was Chambers. He was our most deadly player near the goal. He was the only player I'm like, yeah, probably could score if it drops to him. The rest of them, I didn't feel like that. Yeah, so my man of the match, I didn't even think I gave him a rating. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Man of the match for me. Chambers, great performance. Head held high for a 17-year-old who played brilliantly. For his first game starting, good performance, Chambers. And Mateo Joseph, again, this is the reason why Piro's the starting number 9. I could talk a lot about Joseph because I thought he was very poor. His touch was poor. And everyone talks about how Piro's touch is very poor, and that's why they want to see Joseph. I mean, Joseph was just as bad, if not worse. He just didn't do anything all game. He kind of ghosted the whole game, in my opinion. He was just a ghost, basically. So 4.5, tied the lowest rating. He just annoyed me in this game because of the fact of he just ghosted. He did absolutely nothing. He lost the ball a couple of times. I can remember he handballed it once. I remember that. And yeah, I don't remember anything good he actually did. He might have got the ball and played a nice 1-yard pass to someone that set up an attack. But overall, did not see much from Joseph. Poor performance all around him, and we're at the cup now, so let's focus on the league. Sunderland at the moment are losing to Watford, which is good. But yeah, that game was terrible to watch. But thanks for watching the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace.